All right, y'all. All right, we in the building. Roll the intro.
Another one, it's another one, and another one.
What's poppin', y'all? We are back with another video. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss the next time I drop another video. All right, y'all. So this is part 2 to the Kanye crash out video. So I'm going to make this kind of short and sweet. I had just forgot to mention a couple of things because, your boy was tweeting up a storm. So one of the things, that he tweeted, a couple of the things that he tweeted. So we'll start here. That I forgot to mention. So he was calling Drake a lot of names too. And so this is one of the tweets that it wasn't a Kanye tweet. Well, you know what? I'll read this one after. I get done reading what Kanye said. Oh, and it's still developing, guys. Like literally, I'm looking at a tweet from Ye as of 4 minutes ago where he's mentioning Beyonce and Jay-Z. So oh my goodness. Let's not even start there, y'all, because I was going to start somewhere else. Okay. But Kanye said this. He said, I don't personally have an issue with Kendrick. I probably will now, but he was a pawn to take down the F word. So he called Drake the F word and everything. And he said, AKA Drake, because these record labels don't want big artists, because the smaller the artists are, the easier they are to control and replace, which I do think is very telling that he's coming out to say that now. But I do think that's true. I do think that they do want the smaller artists, because once you have, once you have some skin in the game in a little bit, you can be able to control your own career and you have a little bit more control. So I do think that that is a thing. I really, really do. So he said this next. He said, I actually kind of liked Kendrick's halftime show, but me or Trav or Drake, but he called Drake another name, deserve a Super Bowl before Kendrick. I agree. I really don't agree with the Travis. Well, Travis Scott could hold a Super Bowl. But I do think that Kanye West could definitely hold a Super Bowl before Kendrick, but we all know that he wasn't going to get it because, they're done with Kanye in those spaces. But I do think that Drake could have done the Super Bowl. I really do. And I did think that Kendrick's Super Bowl show was a bore. So he said another thing too. He said, after listening to Cardi's album, I'm going to say something I never thought I would say. Future's washed. So now he's coming for Future. So now he's saying that Future is washed. And you see, he said, I never thought I would say this. I don't think Future is washed. Kanye is coming at anybody, and what it's giving to Kanye hates anybody who's winning at the moment. That is really what it is. So this is a tweet that he made 4 minutes ago. So he says, I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down and Jerry Lorenzo's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled. Not because I'm a good person. I took it down like down. Oh, wow. He said, I took it down like Down syndrome. Get it? Am I right? Am I right? F the world, real talk. F everybody. So Kanye is continuing to crash out. Let me go to his page and see if that was the most recent tweet. He says, I am evil now. Y'all didn't make me evil. This is my choice. So, and then he said, F every celebrity. He also said, now Jay-Z and Beyonce on the other end. F those coon and their entire families. Oh, wow. And then he says, Iggy, I was sorry for speaking on your kid. That was some Cardi to do. So he is going off. Kanye is letting everybody have it. And honestly, y'all, I'm going to read this tweet. Well, I'm actually going to read this tweet and then I'll read another tweet. But this is a tweet that someone tweeted, and I agree with it. He said, you can really tell how much it bothers Ye that for the first time in his career, hip-hop industry doesn't really have a need for him anymore. So many other artists are making history, and him not being a part of that anymore is killing him. And now he's overcompensating to get whatever relevancy and attention he can squeeze out. Used to be my GOAT, man. F this guy. Okay? So I don't feel like F this guy. I feel like Kanye is looking for attention, but this tweet is spot on. I think that Kanye sees that the culture and hip hop is moving forward, And sadly, it can move forward without Kanye. Kanye doesn't have his finger on the pulse of hip hop anymore. He had it at one point. Whatever Kanye deemed hot, it was hot. But times have changed, and there are other artists breaking records, breaking barriers, and they are seeing a lot of success, like Playboi Carti's new album. And, you know, Kanye West was not featured on that. Even like the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, I feel like Kanye West wanted to be in that so bad. He wanted to insert himself because that was such a big moment. And there's just not really a need for him to. It's just really not a need. So Kanye also tweeted this. This is the last thing I'll read from the tweets and everything. And then I'll kind of tell you guys what I think too. So, okay, so Kanye said this, and this is the only, now we're getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere. He said, I thought about offing myself at least once a month ever since my mama was killed in her surgery. I always blamed myself. I felt like if I never made it, my mom would still be alive. So now we're getting somewhere. And we've never heard Kanye talk like that. At least I haven't. And so, I'm not going to beat Kanye down too bad. I'm not, because I do think that mental health is real, and Kanye does have mental health issues. That's just the gist of it. Kanye does have mental health issues. We know that. I believe Kanye is off his meds right now, and Kanye does need some help. And I do feel like Kanye is doing this, but here's the thing with Kanye. It's hard to say if he's doing it for attention or if he's really having a mania. I think it's called that, like a manic episode. That's what it's called. If he's really having a manic episode, who knows? But I did hear something that in the blogs too, and I don't know how true this is, that Kim Kardashian is considering stripping Kanye of all of his parental rights and his custody and everything like that. Now, what I will say is Kanye tread on a thin line, because if, who knows what Kim could do. If she can go to court and prove that you are in no headspace to care for the children, she might actually be successful, you know? And so then also too, Kanye, I think that he just needs some time away. I think he needs some time away. But we are praying for Kanye. We're praying for Kanye. And then also too, to speak on this, Kanye wanted North West to be on a song with Diddy and Christian Combs. And Kim was like, no, she wasn't clearing that, because Kim owns North West's likeness and her name and everything. She trademarked it when, you know, North was born, and she did not want that. Kanye, why would you want your daughter to be on a song with Diddy with everything that he's attached to? It's kind of like ruining her, you know, putting a stain on her name before she can even really get her foot in the industry good enough. You know what I mean? So, and it is Kim's job as her mother, as North's mother, to protect her image and her likeness and her reputation. And so, yeah, Kanye, I just think that he's off on the deep end. He was on the phone with Puff too. And they had a phone call. They were Puff was encouraging and thanking Kanye so much for standing by him and checking on his kids and stuff like that. I don't mind, you know, even though Puff is in the situation that he's in and he's done all these horrific things, it's good to see that he does have an ally. Although it's Kanye, I don't think the conversation should have been recorded and put out to us. It just seems disingenuous that way. But it's good to hear that Puff does have someone to talk about. He mentioned in the phone call that Kanye was the only person that checked up on his kids. He said no one else checked up on his kids. And so he thanks Kanye for that. But y'all, this is a mess. Oh my goodness. I'm exhausted even talking about this Kanye stuff, because it's so many different pockets. He's just tweeting everything. So is this new behavior from Kanye? Absolutely not. He's been doing this for years. But I think it's just the damage that he's doing in the process to, you know, a lot of people's image. It could say his own image, and even damage he may have to clean up with Northwest in the future. It's so sad to see. But y'all, will keep Kanye in our prayers. Definitely. You never know what people are going through. Again, mental health is real. Manic episodes are real. So we definitely want to keep him in our prayers. But let me know what you guys think in the tweets. Do you think this is just a stunt for Kanye to get us all talking again? Do you think he's very much in his right mind and Kanye just wants the attention because he's an attention whore? We have some people on that side of the fence. Some people say it's a manic episode. Some people say it's a little manic episode mixed with a little bit of attention whorishness. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm out of here.